everybody, and welcome to this episode of the FauxShow. Today is Sunday, October 12th. My name is Angela.
My name is Chris.
And as most of you know, the FauxShow is not a real show. It is a social experience because I don't look at you. I look at the chat room I have here on my iPad.
Oh, good news. Chat room, I've got that full screen on my screen.
It's over there on a monitor where we can see ourselves.
Oh, look at that. That's actually a pretty nice monitor, actually.
That's
good.
It's in the best lower third on the internet.
Whoa.
Yep.
That is new. That is
new.
I have never seen that.
It's so not new, but pioneers.
Wow,
pioneers.
Look at that. Look at that. You wouldn't even know I have a drink right here. Look at that. That's
hiding the beverage.
You should trademark. You should patent that.
I know. I should have. I should have back then.
Look at that. Look at my hand. The lower third even kind of glows. Look at that. As I approach, look at my hand glows. You see that? Look, and as I back away, look. That's amazing. That lower. So what are we talking about today, Ange?
Today we are talking about worst birth control methods.
This may be a not surf for work.
Yeah, don't surf while at work.
I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
So, so you know.
Well, no, yeah. So some of the content, it'll be a little, could be graphic and disgusting and inappropriate for the workplace. So,
but hopefully also educational and somewhat entertaining.
Very much so.
Right.
That was great. That's so something Dylan would do. I'm talking to the one. Okay.
All right. So where do we start on our journey today, Angela?
So I have a top 10 worst forms of birth control. Somebody already did the work for me.
Oh, that's great.
Which is something I love about,
about the internet's full of that.
I know.
It's fantastic.
So lemons is the first one.
You know, I when I wanted to help contribute to this episode, I did some Googling, and lemons came up a lot.
Yeah.
Is it just for that fresh scent?
The acidity.
Oh.
The acidity. So this method dates back to the Talmud.
Uh-huh.
Women would soak sponges in lemon juice before inserting them into their vagina, and the idea was that the citric acid's spermicidal properties would prevent impregnation. There we go.
I bet I bet that the basic principles there will be a common theme for many of these birth control methods.
Yeah.
So the idea was you're killing the sperm with the acid from the lemon.
Yeah, but I can only imagine how much that burns.
Well, and also screwing with the pH in that area and stuff like that in a pretty big way that can lead to some bad things.
Right. So it says famous Lothario Casanova allegedly inserted the rinds of lemons in his lovers as a method of preventing little Casanovas.
Wow.
Oh, I was going to fix your hoodie.
Oh, wow. You have the camera?
Yep. Well,
go ahead, Ange. No. Go ahead. Fix the... Okay.
Here.
Well, yeah. There you go. Thank you.
That's better. Okay.
Next one. This is horrible.
The next one is what? The next one is ridiculous.
Mercury.
So your body temperature may be rising, but putting mercury anywhere near your privates is not recommended.
So was the general idea here you just kill yourself in that area?
Well, so that's a lot of these birth control methods. It's like you're going to have a lot of other problems other than pregnantation.
But you can hump.
Yeah, right. So, ancient civilizations enamored with the mystery metal assigned it healing properties for a variety of ailments. Women in China were told that drinking hot mercury, would prevent pregnancy, which is kind of true since drinking mercury can lead to organ failure and death.
Well, that's, yeah.
So those women definitely wouldn't be carrying a child anytime soon. Pretty crazy, right?
Well, and I the dark side to that, I kind of wonder is if maybe some of them were forced to do it.
I don't know, but Skooky Sprite says, Mercury, are you for reals? Yeah. This is, it's so crazy. And, I think in 10 years, we're going to be like, you took a birth control pill?
What, instead of just have a chip that is controls hormone releases in my head or what?
I don't know, but I think all of this is going to kill everybody. At least with lemons, it's natural, and I think you could overcome the pH problem.
Yeah,
possibly.
That's why I think everybody will accept chips in their head, because it'll be like, here, what we're going to do, Mr. Fisher, is we're going to put this chip right on the back area of your brain. And what that's going to do is it's going to communicate to the area of your brain that controls hormone production, and we're going to shut down the creation of new sperm. And all other functions will be fine. This chip only affects that area. And instead of taking some sort of pill to kill your sperm, this is your brain just telling your body not to produce sperm. Therefore, it's natural. You see how that could justify the chip in the head?
Yeah, but... Yeah.
I think it's better than our next option. I saw this one a lot in my research too, which I thought I had you when I sent you a link. You're like, yeah, a lot of places do this.
You know what's funny is
What?
that you did research for the faux show.
Because it was kind of my idea.
No, I know.
Okay.
It's just funny that you keep saying like it's supposed to be. I don't know.
I
Anyway.
normally don't, and I
Yes.
still don't even know what we're going to cover. I just know a little bit this time. All
Yeah.
right, so this next
Okay.
one came up a lot.
So, not all crazy birth control methods date back to ancient pre-technology societies. Pre-technology societies. In the 1950s, the idea spread that carbonic acid in Coca-Cola killed sperm. The sugar exploded sperm cells, which tells you something about sugar, huh? And the carbonation of the drink forced the liquid into the vagina. So it became an after-sex douche. Women would shake up a bottle, insert it, and let the soda fly.
And that's what was going on until like the 50s, right?
Yeah. Research studies eventually debunked this method. It gives new meaning to those You're on Coke ads, however.
Now I did see an article that said that Diet Coke in his test did kill 100% of the sperm that it was exposed to.
Like within a minute?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would that mean that the Diet Coke douche would potentially work?
I don't know.
See, the thing is, you could never get the Diet Coke in all the places the sperm has gotten to, because that's like the sperm had the head start, and its whole mission is to get there.
You're not supposed to douche. Like, you're just not supposed to, and especially not with
Sometimes
a sugary
you should.
beverage.
Maybe if you got an extra can of Coke around.
What would that smell like?
The sticky mess that
It'd be
would create.
disgusting. It'd be so gross.
And then you got to figure some
with
of these
or without Mentos.
Some of these are not.
That's one
clean-
way to do
Some
it.
of these are not clean shaven either. I'm just putting that out there. Yeah, I saw that one come up a lot in my research, and it was also common in like underprivileged nations. In fact, it's still practiced in some areas. Look, some of the stuff that I read, I don't know how true it is. All right, Anders, where do we go next? Because I have a feeling it's the one most of us expected to get to by now.
Yup. Animal intestines.
I think a lot of people have heard this one.
Yeah, because some of the earlier forms of condoms were
Right.
animal intestines.
Right,
So
right.
as far back as the 1400s, China and Japan were using lamb intestines, sometimes soaked in milk, which is weird, as primitive condoms that covered just the head of the penis. Maybe it was because the process of sausage making looked familiar to horny people of the time.
Wow, you're saying making sausage turn them on?
Apparently, maybe. But in Japan, some condoms were made of tortoise shell and animal horn, which would likely be significantly less pleasant. So
Wow, yeah.
yeah, so it's interesting. I did a little extra reading on animal intestines. They could potentially prevent the sperm, from going in, but not necessarily STDs.
Well, then because they're too porous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why they maybe would prevent pregnancy, but they would not prevent the spread of an STD.
Right.
Which is actually when
Well,
they
and
first.
if it was only used on the head too, that yeah.
Yeah.
And the next one is blacksmith water.
Like from like a blacksmith's tool
Yeah,
that he's
from
cooling?
no. Yes.
How?
I know, right? So those ancient
Iron
Greeks,
poisoning? What?
yeah, I know, always mindful of waste, found a way to reuse the water that blacksmiths used to cool materials.
Wow.
Some thought drinking it would prevent pregnancy.
That sounds like cancer. It sounds like you get vagina cancer, and then
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, that is awful. It is not worth it.
Yep. The idea persisted up through World War I when women volunteered to work in factories for the free exposure to lead. Right?
Free exposure. Get
Yeah.
your
Of course, exposure to lead can cause lots of other
lead
health
poisoning.
problems, so pregnancy was the least of their concerns. Again,
Well, and then imagine
what is
if they
wrong with us?
imagine if they did get pregnant while they were trying this stuff. Right?
Right?
Wow.
Yeah. So, I say this while I drink, flame retardant. But,
Mountain Dew.
that looked really cool. Wait, go back. Because it's white.
Zoom.
Oh, no, not there.
Oh,
No.
there.
Yes. Where
There.
am I? There. Look.
Yeah,
That's
'cause
kinda cool.
It's the background, yeah.
Yeah, I know, but like it never usually is.
How much? Yeah, there we go. Now you're talking, right? Now okay, why are we doing this?
Okay.
Like, people listening have no idea that we're playing with our green Mountain Dew bottle in front of our green screen because we are
Yup.
children. We are children. We have had a green screen literally for like 6 years, and we are still playing with it. We are children.
Yeah.
All right. This next one is unbelievable but true.
Okay, weasel testicles. This one was straight up for the believers in magic who were common during the ye old Dark Ages. Women in Europe wore amulets fashioned from weasel testicles or bone taken from the right side of a black cat to ward off pregnancy.
I mean, magic. You're just going with magic.
Yeah. Just if I just wear these random rodents' testicles.
What do you gotta convince yourself of to make it okay to go hump? I mean, give me a break.
I know. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
All right.
Flushing.
All right, I could see that one.
No, this one's crazy. So, lots of women throughout history thought the answer to pregnancy was flushing it all away. Native American women tried steaming sperm out using a special kettle. Others have tried seawater, vinegar, lemon juice, and other
But
acidic...
you can see the logic.
I don't know, though.
Let me just flush it out.
I don't know.
Okay.
As we all know, spermicide isn't effective at stopping pregnancy once the seed is already inside the vagina, so steaming it never stood a chance.
Well, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. That stands to reason. All right. I'm excited to show you mine. We'll continue on.
Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. All right, crocodile poop. Yeah. Put some of that up in your business.
Now, that's going to get you an infection.
Right? The ancient Egyptians came up with this method dating back to 1850 BC. Women would stick a ball of crocodile dung
I cannot believe this.
And honey in themselves, hoping the alkaline qualities, so not acid, but alkaline qualities, would prevent pregnancy. It probably stopped pregnancy, but only because a big ball of reptile droppings is an effective mood killer. And can you imagine, like, every pound, like, it's just pounding that poop
and I don't
want to
put. I don't want to put
painting the uterus walls with poop.
Like, I'm gonna itch after that.
All right.
I'm gonna have it's gonna get in the top tip and
yeah, I mean, it's just what?
Oh man, I don't want that at all. No, I don't want that at all. All right, Andrew, how many more do we have on this?
All right, there's only 10, so there's
okay,
two more. All right.
Okay, all right.
Cotton. Cotton is the other one. This one took some work, as cited in an ancient medical manuscript dating back to 1550 BC.
Okay.
Women were told to grind dates, acacia tree bark, and honey together into a paste and apply the mixture to seed wool, which would be inserted vaginally.
Oh my
So it's
gosh.
like the sponge type thing again.
Yeah.
The acacia, I think I'm saying that right, in the cotton fermented into lactic acid, which has spermicidal properties, and the wool served as a physical barrier blocking insemination. These proto-diaphragms were buried with women so they wouldn't get pregnant in the afterlife either.
But yeah, you don't want to have ghost babies.
Right?
Right? Because that's just going to hold you down as a ghost.
All right, the last one is pennyroyal. Ancient Greeks and Romans used this plant from the mint genus for many things, flavoring, cooking, drinking, and drinking to induce menstruation and abortion. Wow.
Mint?
Yeah, it's from the mint
family.
Yeah. The use of it as a birth control device appears in first century physician, I don't even know how to say that word, okay. Anyway, so drinking too much of this tea can be toxic.
Those are like doctors' records volumes, like medical treatment volumes.
And lead to organ failure.
So that was, they would drink it as a tea.
Yep.
All right. Well, see, now modern day, we have much more logical and medically advanced forms of contraceptive. However, there are issues that maybe if you, now let's come in here close for a second. Are you a bit of a player? You going out there? You meeting different ladies, different kinds of ladies, too. Let's be clear. Sometimes you got to be extra careful, and you don't want to catch something. And the problem is, and you know this, a condom only covers a little bit of your parts, but you got more going on than just what the condom covers. And if somebody's having a particular bad kind of outbreak, you could get that. So you need to cover all of the things. Right, Angela? You got to cover all of the things.
Yeah.
That's where Scrote Guard comes in, and I think, dear listener, you'll find this to be very informative and helpful.
You're getting ready to have a blast, but you are not sure about someone's sexual past. Part of the skin of your genital area has a cover, but most is still exposed to your lover. Not anymore.
Oh my God.
Now, there's ScroGuard, the powerful new product that you can wear with any condom. The secret is the high-quality premium latex that is thick enough to cover your genital area, but thin enough to feel like a second skin. Just fasten any two buttons securely into place, and when you're ready, tuck the condom into the base. Got an intimate encounter with someone new? ScroGuard slips easily into your pocket, so you can carry it with you wherever you go. You can also put on ScroGuard hours before the main event, so that you can avoid awkward interruptions. Its soft, durable, elastic latex can expand to fit waists up to 48 inches. Scroguard is disposable and washable.
Washable.
So you can stay clean every time.
Oh, yeah.
And shipping is discreet so that your privacy is protected. This product is not available in stores.
So here's something I noticed about Scroguard. You see how it's constantly in the upright position? And they say like, oh, yeah, you can put this on hours before your big event, but you're constantly in the upright position.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to be comfortable.
Can't hang. Well, it's latex. It's a flexible latex. So they don't actually show it on a guy.
Yeah,
So you can't really
right,
tell
right.
if it would give.
Right,
And, you
right.
know,
But that's Scroguard.
Scroguard.
And you can see this obviously is a product for today's generation.
Okay,
So
see.
visit Scroguard.com to make sure you get yours.
And I like too that I mean sounds awful that it not only is like what do you call that
A thong.
but it looks like a vagina in the back. So that's good too.
Yeah.
All right,
Super
so now
sexy.
you had something, right?
Yep.
Now, this is another option to go.
Lucky Etsy.
What do we have here?
Handcrafted male chastity belt. There you go. That'll prevent a birth.
There you go. Hit the over. I want to see the other angle there.
There are 2 locks on this. Nope, there's 3. Wow.
Now, what ages does this fit? Now,
I don't know. Oh,
it
select
say?
size.
Oh, so okay.
It's
so,
your waist based on waist size.
Of course.
But yeah, it's like, it's insane.
If I had that on me, I would just lose a ton of weight, as much as it took, so that way I could just slip out so I could do humping.
This is the SS Deterrent. Sounds like a shit.
It definitely does. And as you walk, people just think you had like chains, but it would be your male chastity belt.
That's crazy. So for $125.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It looks like high quality stainless steel.
It
so
does.
That's good.
It does.
Well, Etsy's got everything, Ange.
Yeah.
Now, do we have like, I don't know, perhaps a FauxShow mail sack we want to get to? Or we have other things first?
Possibly. We have the history of condoms.
Yeah, I just thought that would be like
Okay.
for a read because it's kind of dry.
Okay.
It's kind of dry.
Yeah, we could do them.
Oh, well then hold on, Ange. Let me pull out the special FauxShow. Oh my goodness. It's a mail sack. Mail sack. Not a real show.
Mail sack.
Okay,
Sack!
Okay, Miss Angela. What's our first email?
Well, first, next awards is buy a screw guard and
No, shut up.
take a picture. Okay.
No. Yes. I mean, if you do it.
What's funny is you went on your face and your face is so red right now and you're like, yes.
I'm laughing. I'm sorry.
know.
All right. We didn't open up this sack for nothing. Let's get to it.
Okay, don't go to my screen, okay? Because yeah.
See, I have it
All
on
right.
your face right now.
Hi,
Ange?
Chris.
Hey-oh.
I have this is from Charles, and I just double checked, and he is okay with me sharing it. So,
Good.
I have a couple book picks that I read recently that I would recommend for general interest.
Ready.
Digitalized by Peter Bentley.
Okay.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Overconnected with the
Yeah. I like that second one even more.
subtitle of The Promise and Threat of the Internet
Okay.
by William H. Davidow.
All right. So, forward
for-
that on to me, and I will check those out.
Yeah, and for the chats, if you're looking for a book, just make sure it doesn't cut into your JB time.
Oh, my gosh. I will come to your house.
Just kidding. Okay.
Anything else in your sack, Ange?
Yes. A few weeks ago, so this is from Manuel.
Should we play the bump between every email?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because I love that bump.
Okay, well, so Behemoth submitted this. He said, a few weeks ago, the Queen and I drove to New Mexico from Alabama. While in New Mexico, we went hot air ballooning in Albuquerque, rode the Sandia Peak Tramway, went horseback riding in Cedar Crest, and crossed the Rio Grande George Bridge near Teos. We did all this, and we looked good doing it, wearing our JB swag.
I'm
I've
ready.
included a link to some pictures. I hope you like them.
I think I will, but I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Oh, all right. Here we go.
A couple of these are on the Instagram, the
Boom.
Jupiter Broadcasting Instagram already.
Is that a hot air balloon basket?
Yeah, that's. I
know.
Were you not listening to me?
I'm just feeling theater of the mind for the audio listener.
Theater of the mind.
Look at them in the hot air balloon with their Linux Action Show hoodie.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And it doesn't stop there. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
And
He's on a horse.
yep.
He's on a horse.
And there's her Jupiter Broadcasting
right there at the
hoodie.
Rio Grande.
Yep.
That is great.
I know. It's great.
Can we go with them
They took
next
Jupiter
time?
Broadcasting on their vacation.
I want to go with them. I need a vacation.
Yeah.
I want to go with you.
Yep, that was awesome.
Can somebody just adopt us and somebody else just watch our 3 kids?
Right.
And then somebody else produce 13 shows in a week, and then we'll be good. We can go on a vacation.
Okay, the next one
sack.
is from Filthy Skillet. If you recall, we wished Filthy Skillet a happy birthday at the end of August.
I do recall
his
that.
birthday being, I think, September 2nd or 3rd. I can't remember exactly. But he said...
Who knows?
Just a heads up mail sack.
Okay.
He said, "Hey-yo! Watching a recent episode of Film Riot, Mondays Pitching to the Sponsors and Found Footage Films was the title." And then he linked it. "I found that mail sack was a thing.
What?
That was pilfered. Or not." I was like, "What? Back the bus up. What
Back the bus up.
What the fetch?" That's what he said in his email. Do we care? And who got there first? Anyway, I
Whoa.
enjoy all the content from JB, and thanks for doing that voodoo that you do when you do what you do so well. Lower third. P.S. Thanks for the birthday wishes, Filthy Skillet.
So, I don't think FauxShow or Film Riot is probably the first clever SOB to come up with the idea of mail sack. I'm going to be honest with you. That's probably been a thing since mail and sacks were a thing. I mean, really, right? Like,
Yeah.
I don't think we can get too upset about who came up with that one first, because that's kind of like, I think that was a long time ago. Oh, you got it. You're gonna give him a little. You're gonna give him.
Is there audio?
I don't know. Hit it and let's see what happens. It might be crazy audio for all I know. Who knows?
I've never seen you change. We shot them back to back. What do you want from me? My sister's wedding's coming up. We gotta get ahead, man.
That's pretty good sack.
Favorite Martin
See, I feel
Scorsese
like that's the only thing about that is that is the joke is a little less subtle there because he's a dude and he actually has a
He's
sack.
a dude.
So you're a chick and you have a male sack. The joke is different.
Okay.
So fundamentally different jokes, but same premise.
Yeah, but we've been doing that. Like, it originally came up with Legend of the Stoned Owl.
Oh yeah, that's true. That is where we first
With you call it an owl sack or something.
Which was a really, 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 really long time ago.
Yeah.
Again, it doesn't matter because
Yeah.
probably somebody's been doing it since radio was on.
Right.
Since we had radio shows. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay.
So let's talk
Plugsies?
about Okay,
the
so
Instagram
everybody that has received, well, not everybody, people that have received their jackets are sending pictures in. So continue to send those in. We'd like to see them.
Not everybody at all, but you can send
Yeah,
a picture of you to Angela at JupiterBroadcasting.com, or you can tag her on Twitter. She's at ANGERZ.
And remember that the next award show actually is Show Me Your Jupiter Broadcasting Jacket.
I just remembered that.
Yeah, so submit that. Email me, Angela at JupiterBroadcasting.com, to submit for that.
All right, and to see those pictures, Instagram.com/JupiterBroadcasting. Anything else, Andrews?
I don't think so.
All right, well, I will suggest you join us live. In fact, if you want like the pro tip, what you do, jblive.tv, right? Come over for Last, stay for the Faux. Last starts around 10 a.m. Pacific. Faux usually starts around 12:30 Pacific. JupiterBroadcasting.com/calendar has all of it. But if you go to jblive.tv, you get to participate in that glowing lower third. Look at that. Yeah.
All right, that's it for this episode of The Faux Show. We'll see you next week. Did you enjoy this Faux Show? Well, guess what? You can catch more at JupiterBroadcasting.com and subscribe to the weekly RSS feed. You ready?
This is the Faux Show. Born ready, Angela. Born
ready.
Born ready. Quite literally born a broadcaster, actually. So yes.
What's this?
I just put that up my butt earlier, so if you need to use that, What? You don't believe me?
Now it has gum in it.
Well, okay. It did earlier.